Welcome to our December 2016 webinar where we will be discussing Ilike's signature AHA fruit peel with Hungarian Paprika treatment. This particular treatment is amazing, especially this time of year. If your guests are looking for a gorgeous, healthy glow for a holiday party or a New Year's celebration, perhaps they're wanting to start off the new year with detoxifying themselves, our AHA fruit peel with Hungarian Paprika treatment is your answer for that gorgeous holiday glow. Our signature treatment involves the combination of our AHA fruit peel layered with the Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment. This facial is very, very beneficial to most skin types, from problematic and sensitive to dry, lax, aging skin. Today we are going to discuss each component, the AHA fruit peel and the Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment, to make sure that you all are very familiar with those particular products. We are going to talk about the skin conditions that will benefit from this treatment. What are the results that your guests can expect? And then I do have a video demonstration that we will be showing of this actual facial treatment. The first part of this treatment is, of course, the AHA fruit peel. The AHA fruit peel is a mild peel. It's about a 20% combination of lactic, glycolic, salicylic, and malic acids. This peel can be used alone as an exfoliation for all skin types, especially problematic, your acne, rosacea, seborrhea, sensitive. But when we layer the Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment on top of this fruit peel, we really get amazing results. You can see on this list here, this is great for all skin types, oil and water deficient skin, aging skin, and this is phenomenal even for our hyperpigmented guests. We can expect a nice strong exfoliation. We're dissolving that keratin layer of the skin. This is going to stimulate and improve our blood circulation, and it's also going to be very rejuvenating, of course, for our skin. The Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment, which is the second step or the second component of this facial treatment, is what we layer on top of the AHA fruit peel. The Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment is a catalyst product, meaning it enhances the effectiveness of other products. This is a very stimulating treatment. It increases our circulation, raising our cellular metabolism, and providing an oxygenating absorption. With the increase in circulation, our skin will warm with a hot, tingling sensation that allows for better absorption of the nutrients in the rest of the products that we're using. Once the skin has calmed after the treatment, the rosy color will turn into a very beautiful, healthy glow. The complexion will be refined, smoother, and healthier looking. There is a note in our treatment manual that you can mix this with many of our different treatments. You can blend it with other treatment masks, but we never ever blend it with something that's already stimulating, such as the nettle and algae treatment. Capsaicin is a component in cherry peppers. It is responsible for the warming sensation that we get when we eat, or in this case when we apply, peppers. Capsaicin is what makes peppers hot, increasing our circulation and stimulating the production of pain-blocking endorphins. Capsaicin helps to decrease inflammation and soothe itching in irritated skin. Peppers also contain a lot of carotenoids and flavonoids, which are very powerful antioxidants. Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment promotes natural healing and rejuvenation in the skin, which is extremely beneficial to our problematic guests, including our rosacea guests. Thanks to the increase in the circulation and the cellular metabolism, this treatment is a phenomenal detoxifying treatment for congested skin. The Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment not only detoxifies and enhances absorption, but it is also anti-inflammatory and antiviral. It stimulates collagen formation as well, which makes it an ideal treatment to add into our anti-aging routine. The actual AHA peeling treatment can range from 60 to 90 minutes. In the 60-minute treatment, there is no time for the extraction or for the massage step. For more sensitive guests, I recommend doing a 90-minute service, which will allow you to have more time to calm the skin post-treatment. And the 90 minutes is also recommended for a guest who will require extractions. Now, as always, we want to begin our facial treatment with a very thorough consultation. Be sure to ask your guests about allergies and be certain that you inform them that they will experience tingling heat with this service and that this is not an allergic reaction. Now we're going to go ahead and play the video portion here of the actual demonstration. I performed this treatment on Sylvia on Thursday, and this is our video recording of this service. I will pause it from time to time and kind of mention different things that we're doing. So we'll go ahead and get started now. So we're going to begin our signature AHA fruit peel with Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment. We're going to begin it as we do every other one of our facial protocols with our lemon cleansing milk. Remember that the lemon cleansing milk is pH balanced to be able to use as an eye makeup remover. We don't have any eye makeup on today, so we're not going to have to worry about removing that step. But we will go ahead and cleanse the service. Just a couple of pumps of lemon cleansing milk. Now, I mentioned in the video that lemon cleansing milk is appropriate. This is what was appropriate for Sylvia's skin. You would want to be sure that you use whichever cleansing milk is best for your particular guest. So lemon is great for most skin types, but especially beneficial for problematic, oily, or even hyperpigmented skin. Your sour cherry cleansing milk is going to be great for your premature, devitalized, and open-pored guest. Rose petal is ideal for our premature or mature, dry, or sensitive guests. And the Grape Stem Cell Solutions cleansing milk is the one that we would choose for our guests with aging, lax skin. Warm it up in your hands. Your hands are chilly like mine are. And remove surface debris, makeup, any pollution, and then we'll go in for our deeper cleanse with our mineral exfoliating wash in a moment. I like to remove the cleanser with a warm steam towel. There are sufficients like 4x4s or facial sponges, any of those ways to remove the product. Just fine. And then now for the second cleanse, we'll get a deeper cleanse with that alkaline mineral exfoliating wash. Now remember with the mineral exfoliating wash, a couple of pumps in the palm of your hand, but you do want to add water. So a little bit of water. And it spreads a little more evenly. This is a great step too if you have clarisonic type brush or some sort of a rotating brush to use to really get into those pores to cleanse. Now again, with the exfoliating wash step, mineral is going to be ideal for your oily, acneic, and inflamed skin. We would use our nettle exfoliating wash for a drier guest or a dehydrated guest. And then the refreshing mint exfoliating wash is wonderful for our sensitive, reactive, and tired skin. This is the only product in our facial protocol that we do add water to, but you do add a little bit of water to all of the exfoliating washes to help to emulsify them before you apply. Now the pH of our exfoliating wash is around a 9.5. So this is definitely a step that we want to make sure we avoid contact with the eye because that alkalinity will be very uncomfortable in the eye area. All right, we just want to manipulate this product around for a couple of minutes. Move again a nice warm steam towel, facial sponges, 4x4 with every method of removal. And because she was not wearing a lot of makeup.
With the exfoliating wash step, to avoid the eye area, because the high alkalinity of these cleansers is quite irritating.
And because Sylvia was not wearing much makeup at the time that we were performing this facial treatment, those cleanses were really, really effective to get a nice deep cleanse. If someone were to have on heavier makeup, bronzers, thick lotions and things like that, we may sometimes need to do even a second cleanse with that exfoliating wash step.
The toner appropriate for your guest skin. Our toners, again, can be used as a nice gentle mist. You can use them with a saturated cotton round to white, or you can put a little pool in the palm of your hand and press it gently into the skin, whatever your preferred method. We're going to go ahead and do quick mist, little gentle mist. See that falling gently on her skin. Gives it a nice coating without it being too aggressive. The exfoliation step of this peeling treatment is, of course, our AHA fruit peel with the Hungarian paprika on top. We'll begin by layering a thin layer of the AHA fruit peel on her face and her neck area. I want to do about 1 teaspoon of the AHA fruit peel. I actually have a measuring spoon out here so that we can see what that looks like. 1 teaspoon, palm of my hand here, about that much. Again, on the neck area, move up, nice light strokes, so that we're spreading the product very evenly, again, avoiding that eye area. Now we'll layer the Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment on top of the AHA fruit peel. About ½ teaspoon is all that we will need. Just do a nice thin layer over the top of the AHA fruit peel. About this much right here that you see on my hand. Some estheticians prefer to apply this with a brush. I personally like to just use my hand, whatever you're most comfortable with. But just make sure that we're putting it on in an even layer over the top of that peel. Once we've applied the Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment evenly over the face and the neck area, we're going to cover this. Dry gauze, lightly press it so that it adheres to this mixture. It's going to make for easier removal when time comes to take the product off. We can still see the skin nicely through this gauze, so we can really monitor how her skin is responding. This is a very warm treatment. Skin will get hot. The capsaicin that is in the Hungarian cherry pepper, that is the paprika in the Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment, the capsaicin is going to really warm up our skin by increasing our circulation, so her face will get a little bit pink. We want to make sure that she is aware that she will get a warming sensation. She might even feel hot, and the redness is normal. We want to make sure that she is very well aware that that is not an allergic reaction to the product. We also want to keep the lines of communication open, where she is very comfortable throughout the entire service and can speak freely and say, you know, this is a little bit warmer than I thought it would be. Is this okay? And we have really good communication. But absolutely make certain you do not ever leave the room when you have this product on your chest. product can stay on for about 20 to 25 minutes. Generally, it's going to peak around the 10 to 12 minute mark and then start cooling back down. You want to check in with your guest every couple of minutes and make sure that they're still feeling comfortable and just kind of gauge the warmth that they're experiencing.
It's always a good idea to keep a timer next to you so you can gauge how long the treatment stays on. I did not have my phone with me at that point, but I grabbed it.
Phase of the facial treatment, it's a nice idea to do an arm and hand massage or a foot massage, even a décolleté massage, something very pampering for your guests. They're going to be in this treatment with this mask on for, like I said, 20 to 25 minutes, and we want to be sure that they're comfortable and that they're enjoying themselves while they're here with us. It's also a nice way to be able to stay close by and monitor the progression of this peel. Is it feeling warm yet? I think the camera might be picking this up, but you can really start to see some nice warmth and redness beginning around her chin, thin area here on the upper lip area, and even her forehead is becoming pink. As this heats up over the next couple of minutes, she will get fairly red, and that's completely normal. Scale from 1 to 10, 10 being so incredibly hot you're on fire, 1 being you're not feeling much of anything. What do you feel like after this has been on for about now for 2.5 minutes? About 8. About an 8. Okay. And we can really see, again, the pinking, the redness here around the edges, and you can tell where I have not put the Hungarian paprika. There's a great difference in the color around her eye area. How effective. Feels good. Good.
So at this point, I started to give her an arm and hand massage, and I wanted to cut through some of the taping because you guys really don't need to sit and stare at her for 20 to 25 minutes. So we checked back in at this point. This was, I believe, about 4 to 5 minutes in, and she was still feeling kind of warm. You can see her neck is getting pinker. Her forehead is nice and red, and on her chin area and her cheek, you can see that she's getting pretty pink. We're going to continue on with the other side, the other arm and hand massage, and then check back in with her again after that step.
All right, we're checking back in again. The AHA peel with Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment has now been on for about 17 minutes. You can see that her forehead is not as pink as it has been. Her neck is still nice and red, and her cheeks are still fairly pink. What do you think the temperature is on this? On our 1 to 10 scale? Probably around down to 9. Down to 9, okay. Definitely the cheek is warm. Cheeks still warm. How does your neck feel? Much cooler. Really? Okay. Your neck is probably the reddest of everything that was. For maybe another 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll remove. We are going to go ahead and remove our gauze mask here, which is going to take a lot of that AHA peel off with it, and then we'll go back in with a dampened towel to remove the rest of it. Now remember, because their skin has gotten so nice and warm with this treatment and we're cooling it down, we don't want to use a hot towel to remove the rest of the product. It would just be way too stimulating. So I do have a room temperature towel that I prepared earlier that we can use that, or again, we can use facial sponges, whatever you're more comfortable with. We're just going to go ahead and start feeling are going?
Most of our guests will experience a peak in the heat of the treatment after about 12 to 15 minutes, and then the skin will start to calm down. If your guest is uncomfortable and they want to remove the peel sooner, you'll want to follow it up with the Rosehip Gel Mask or the Keratin Essentials Rich Mask to help calm and cool that skin right away. Again, remember that because the skin is already so nice and warm, that it is a better option to use a cool or room temperature towel or sponge to remove the product rather than our normal steam towels. The hot towel would just be very, very uncomfortable for them while their skin is already stimulated.
Still pretty warm? No. See that her skin is still really nice and flushed with that increased motion. Put on our treatment mask. It's going to help to calm down the skin, cool it a little bit, that her skin is going to be able to better absorb the nutrients. Little bits of hope. That's free. Make sure that we remove all of that. Again, you can tell where we did not apply treatment right around the eye area, not have that pink flushed.
You can even see a big differentiation on her neck area from where we had the peel versus where we did not have the peel. It's almost just a red line that marks that cutoff.
Almost all of it out. One more time.
And with our peels, there is no need to neutralize after the removal step. Just removal with water is fine. And then we will go in with a toner and apply that toner to balance the pH again. Again, I like to mist. I feel that we use a lot less toner when we mist than when we saturate a cotton round, but whatever method you're most comfortable with is fine.
If you were going to do this in a 90-minute service, you could include the massage and the extraction step. We're just doing the 60-minute service today. We want to make sure that we've got plenty of mask on for a decent amount of time to allow her to work before treatment. We're going to use our Keratin Essentials Rich Mask on Sylvia today. Beautifully hydrating mask that has anti-inflammatory properties. Loaded with our vitamin keratin. And we're going to use about 1 teaspoon again, like we did with the AHA fruit gel. Let's start on the second one, begin to apply.
If your guest is more combination to even slightly oily, or if they are sensitive, or even with rosacea type skin, your rose hip gel mask would be your best solution because it is pretty dry here right now, and Sylvia's skin was a little bit dry. We did use the Keratin Essentials Rich. So those are the best two choices of your masks depending on the hydration level of your guest's skin. Another thing that's a fun treatment option to offer to your guest that it feels wonderful, very nice and pampering, and it helps to speed up the cooling process of the skin would be if you were to have the little glass globes that you can use. Oftentimes we use them as an eye treatment, but you can use them all over the whole face to have those cooled and ready and use them during the masking process would feel wonderful on the skin.
That time, we have a lovely, rosy, healthy.
So we leave our treatment mask on for about 15 minutes.
Wonderful opportunity in the facial treatment to really pamper your guest. Scalp massage, again, we can concentrate on the neck and area. Foot treatment. It's a lovely time also to add on service, which to healing and masking. Paraffin dips, things like that are wonderful add-on services that we can really pamper our guests with and not increase the cost of our service.
So while that mask was processing, I did go ahead and do a décolleté massage for Sylvia. She also had a lot of shoulder discomfort, so I tried to really pamper her shoulder area. Oftentimes these masks, as they sit on the skin, will dry a little bit. And so at this point, I am just manipulating that mask to loosen it up to make the removal a little bit easier.
It's very comfortable at this point in the facial. A hot towel is probably going to be a little too stimulating with all that we've already done to her circulation. So I just kind of a warm-ish towel that will be for the removal. A little bit remains. Sponges.
And you can see a nice cooling in her skin. She still has a little bit of a flushed appearance, but not nearly as red as she had been when we very first removed the AHA fruit peel with Hungarian Paprika Gel Treatment.
There it goes. Still have a little bit of pink on your cheek. Is it still feeling hot or warm? No. Should I move on? Now the duration phase of the facial. I'm going to add a serum. that will treat eye area. Rose hip serum is my favorite serum. It's very nice, calming and soothing. Beautiful anti-inflammatory serum. Also, very concentrated with vitamin C. So her skin can really absorb these wonderful antioxidant serum. Give her some great protection.
With the serums, one pump is really all that you should need to do the face and the neck area. If you are including the décolleté in this treatment, you might need 2 pumps. But anything more than 1 pump just for the face and neck is going to be too much, and it's not going to absorb very well into the skin.
Let the serum penetrate. We'll add our fenugreek gel for wrinkles around the eye area. Half a pump gives us enough for both eyes. Ring fingers. Chin. Taps it around. Firm and nice, wide-eyed open. Put a bit of eye cream over the top of the fenugreek gel for wrinkles. Today I chose the Hydrating Eye Contour Cream. It's one of my favorite eye creams. It absorbs really beautifully into the skin, and these plant-based esters really help to firm and tone skin beautifully. Give us a nice, lifted look. Start by gently putting a few dots around and then massage it in from the outside of the eye to the inside. This is a nice time, too, where we're beginning to wake our guest up a little bit from the slumber that they've had during their facial treatment. And it's a nice time to begin that refill conversation. So we can talk to our guest about the eye cream that we just put on and how beautifully it'll work for her and what a lovely addition for at-home care regimen that eye cream. Explain to her the moisturizer that we're using, why we've chosen the one we've chosen, and suggest that she take it home if she doesn't already have it. So for Sylvia today, we've chosen the Keratin Essentials Moisturizer. Again, I want to stick with this beautiful vitamin C theme that we have going on. Give her some wonderful hydration during these cold, cold winter months. I believe today our high was 7. So we want to make sure that she's got some nicely balanced hydration in her skin and good protectants along with.
Again, Keratin Essentials is a wonderful option for our guest that is on the drier side. The beta-carotene that is in the Keratin Essentials products is our precursor to vitamin A. Phenomenal for helping that skin to stay hydrated and rejuvenated. If your guest is more sensitive, or again, if they're on the slightly oily side, I would recommend the Rose Hip Whipped Moisturizer instead of the Keratin Essentials.
The vitamin C that is in the Keratin Essentials Moisturizer will definitely help to protect her skin, but I'm also going to put on a layer of our Tomato Face and Body Moisturizer for exposed skin for that extra defense. You don't need to use a lot of these products. Very, very concentrated. The Tomato Face and Body Moisturizer for exposed skin, half a pump to 1 pump will cover the entire neck and facial area. Nice thin layer. Dot a little bit around. Go back in barrage and help that to penetrate into the skin. We've done an amazing job exfoliating the skin, nourishing the skin, hydrating, and now protecting. But the one thing that we want to be sure that we don't forget is our lips. You always want to be sure that you add the lip balm at the end of your facial treatment so that your guest is leaving feeling completely hydrated. Would you prefer the lemon or the cool mint lip balm? That means thin mint. All right.
With the lip balms, a lot of my estheticians do like to use disposable lip gloss type applicators. I really like to stay away from a lot of disposable type things, so I like to just use my finger. Sometimes people will even use a Q-tip, but I just like to use my hands. Again, I've stuck with my hands for the application of everything else in the facial treatment, so it just really flows very nicely for me. But use whatever is most comfortable for you to apply to your guests.
Telling our guests that we're finished with the facial treatment, we're talking about the at-home care that we're going to be recommending for them when we take them back up to the front desk area. We're helping them to reawaken, get ready to face the world without making her sit straight up. Allowing her to relax still just a little bit. Now remember, with this facial treatment, it is a very nice flushing and detoxifying treatment, so we want to make sure that she drinks plenty of water for the rest of the day. So that is definitely something we want to include in our instructions. How are you feeling? Wonderful. Good. All right. Well, thank you very much for being my model today. Your skin is gorgeous. This beautiful, healthy glow. Fantastic. This time of year especially, as we're heading into such dry months for us. We have New Year's parties coming up, holiday parties that we want this special, beautiful glow for, and this is the time of year to really, really be able to expand your treatment menu with the AHA fruit peel with Hungarian Paprika. Thank you so much for watching today.